Hello everyone, welcome to VMware Arena YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see how to install and configure NFS server role on Windows Server 2019. So in this video, I'm specifically will show you how to install and add the NFS server role on Windows, and also will create the NFS file share on the Windows Server 2019. This file share I'm going to mount it to my ESXi host as an NFS data store. So as we are aware that we have an option to mount the NFS data store to the ESXi host, where we can store the virtual machine, and you can also many cases we can also use the NFS data store as an ISO mount point, something like that. To install NFS server role on Windows, just go to your server manager, click on add roles and features. So in the roles, select expand file and storage services, and under that you can select server for NFS. So basically it will add some of the tools, NFS server role, and some of the management tools. Click on next. So this server basically will enable us to computer to share the files with Unix operating system. So we can create a file share on Windows. It can be mounted to the Unix, or it can be either ESXi as well. Okay. So these are all the confirm the installation selections. So select the checkbox restart the feature installation if automatically, if which is needed. For NFS file share server installation, it don't need an restart for any Windows servers. So the installation is going on. It will install the server for NFS, and it will also install the tools, the management tools. Yes, my installation is completed. I don't need a restart here, otherwise it will just show up the restart is needed, something like that. Okay, so installation is completed. To create our file share, just go to your server manager, expand file and storage services. Under that, click on shares. So I don't have any shares which is created. To create a new share, under the task, click on new share. So basically I'm going to create a share, and I'm going to mount this particular share as a NFS data store in ESXi. I will explain that in on a next video. In this video we are only focusing on how to create the NFS share and assign the access to ESXi. Okay, so in the NFS file share we have two different options, which is NFS share quick and NFS share advanced. So quick will come up with many of the default options. So if you want to specify a lot of advanced settings, like like folder access for folder owner, all these things can be configured in advanced. For this demo I am going to create NFS share on quick. So the server name is mdwin01, which is my local server. So you can select the volume, or you can also select the custom path. So I'm selecting the E drive as a volume for my NFS. Specify the share name. This will be the share name. You can access it from other servers. So I'm going to create as NFS01. So the share will be created in the E drive, and you can see the path is like server name slash NFS01. That's what you can mount it to the other Linux operating system or ESXi. Click on next. So you can select the authentication method based upon your like your environment or infrastructure, which authentication method it supports. So as of now I'm not going to select anything. Under the no server authentication, select no server authentication, so that I can give access to the server level rather than unmapped user access. So I'm selecting the option enable user access and allow unmapped user access by UID and GID. Click on next. So in the share permission, so this will be the permission we have to add the server, like end server, which this from that server we want to access this NFS server. So I'm going to add my ESXi host here. So let's get the IP address of my ESXi host. So I have a two ESXi host, which is 192.168.0.165, and 166 is the IP address of my ESXi host in my cluster. So I want to add that both the hosts to access this particular share. Just add the IP address 192.168.0.165, And we have to assign the share permission, whether it is read and write, no access, or only read only. So I have added read and write now. I can also add the other server as well. Let me add 192.168.0.166 and select the share permission as read and write. Click on add. So if you want to only mount this NFS share as read only, we can select the read permission. So as of now, I'm going with the default permissions. So here is a confirm whatever the settings we selected. So whatever the NFS name, everything. So create NFS share is completed and set NFS permission is created. So we have a shared which is called NFS01 on this particular Windows server is created. So we can select the properties, add, assign the permission, change the permission, assign the more number of servers to access the share. All these things can be managed here. I hope this is informative for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe to the channel and please do support us. Thank you so much. Bye bye.